Something I talk a lot about on this channel and with those in my personal life who I'm really close with is the subject of, is the pain and effort that you have to put in to get an outcome that you really want worth that pain and effort? I've heard a lot of opinions from talking with people about this that say, well, I have goals and I have aspirations, but I've tried to do them and I've determined it's really not worth it. Or notice they might have given up, people in your lives who had goals and aspirations, and maybe they were going for it for a while. And then they decided, for whatever reason, maybe I need to try my hand at something else. You ever wonder why a lot of the time you see those people that go after these things that they're so really into going after, and then just like that, they change their mind? Well, it's usually when things start getting hard, people realize, wow, this is going to take a lot more effort than I would have thought initially. And that causes them to really ask themselves if it's worth it. Now, the thing that is just so disappointing to see is some people's identities are wrapped up in these ideas of what they should be in the future. And they start to pursue the path. They start to go along the path towards getting that thing that they have created their identity on, later to decide, well, it's really not worth it. And that's because things started getting hard. And the really sad and sucky part is a lot of those people are going to end up regretting their decision to not go along that path anymore. And it's not because really they might say, well, the reason I decided not to do this is because it really wasn't for me. More often than not, the reason why people stop is because the thing, once that path starts getting hard, they don't want to do the hard things because they're just thinking of the pain that they're currently in, going along that pursuit, and they don't think about the destination. So it's so sad to see. And you see people go into these mini identity crises and quarter life crises, half life crises, midlife crises rather, and beyond, because they just didn't take into consideration that what they wanted to go after was going to be hard, and they were going to have days that they didn't want to do it. But their foresight is just so, it's not prolonged. It's just right in front of their face that they just ultimately say, hey, this pain that I'm feeling right now, it sucks so much that I am just going to go move on to something easier. And this is something that I'm guilty of too, right? Looking back on goals that I set for myself that I ended up changing my mind later on. Now, with that hindsight being 2020, I can look back and say, well, the reason that I did that is because, it got hard, and I knew it was going to be hard, but I didn't know it was going to be as hard as I thought. And then once the pain kicked in, I was like, whoa. Actually, you know what? I can create my identity in something else. So my challenge for you all is to, when you start to feel that pain, keep going through it. And you're going to feel like quitting no matter what you do. If you want to get in shape, if you want to work on a business, if you want to improve your finances and more, right? If you want to make new friends, you're going to encounter a period of difficulty, or periods of difficulty, and it's going to make you want to stop. And you have to ask yourself in those moments, well, I want to quit. If I do quit though, will that pain of quitting be worse than the pain of continuing to go through what I'm going through and then emerge on the other side as a better person than having achieved my goal? The answer is, most of the time, you're going to wish that you would have stuck with it. So keep that in mind when things start getting hard, okay? It's not easy. Nothing's easy. Nothing worthwhile is easy. So always remember that when things start getting tough. I hope that you like this video. I hope that it helped provide value for you. If it did, please go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know some future video topics, things that you want me to cover, things you want to see, other things as well. So we'll talk soon. Thanks again for tuning in. Bye for now.